What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your financial coach, Shannon Dada, CPA, author of the critically acclaimed book, From Paychecks to Power. If you haven't read it yet, please check it out. It's 5-star rated on Amazon for a reason. Anywho, listen, I just saw an interesting article on Market Watch, and I really wanted to talk about it really quickly, not too long at all, that 99% of those who apply for the loan forgiveness program for the public service loan forgiveness program, 99% of them have been rejected. 99% has been rejected. That's crazy. And so this goes to the point that I wanted to let people know that you have to take your finances and your life in control. Don't wait for somebody else to forgive you. Don't wait for somebody else to pardon something. Don't wait for somebody else to drop a hammer and, oh, you're free now. No, you've got to take control. Could you imagine waiting 10 years to get your life in order? Could you imagine doing something for 10 years that you really didn't like just to have your debts forgiven? Listen, if I would have followed that track, I was working for the government, right? I could have definitely followed that track, right? I would still have a year and 4 months to go for my debts to be forgiven. I paid my debts off I've been debt free for 7 years. So you do the math. I've had more freedom and excitement in my life the last 7 years, right, than I had when I was working for the government or paying bills and paying debts and things of that nature, right? So you've got to really take control of your life here. One of the reasons why a lot of people didn't get their loans forgiven is because the payment options that came out after the public service loan forgiveness program, actually a lot of them do not align with the loan forgiveness program. So if you're doing an income-based repayment plan, that might not line up with the 120 payments that has to go with the public service loan forgiveness. So you're out here taking a less paying job in the government sector or at a nonprofit, because those are one of the two requirements, and you sit here, take that job, take that pay, but now you're on a different type of payment plan. Sorry, the public service loan forgiveness might not apply to you. You might have to go through another route of another loan forgiveness type of program. This is the 120 payments, right? But the public service loan won't do it for you, right? And so you've got to really pay attention to the details, because it's not a blanket statement. It's not a blanket payment for everybody. Everybody, depending on what path you take when it comes to your paying back your student loans, you're going to have to decide, and those are going to be the conditions that you're going to be under based on the type of payment plan that you choose. And that's why, again, I'm pro just paying it off, getting all the red line writing and all the fine print. Let's get this out the way, and I'm just going to pay off my debts, right? I encourage you, pay off your debts, free yourself. At the end of the day, your life is being on hold for 10 years on most of the routes that you take, right? Any other route in terms of payment plan, if you're trying to get some kind of forgiveness. And that's a long time. 10 years, that's a decade. I'm not going to throw my life away for a decade of my life because I'm trying not to pay back my student loans. So anyway, check out the article. I'm going to drop the link. It was on Market Watch. And again, 99% of the people who applied got rejected. I think it was 29,000 applications, 96 of them actually got approved, and 5.52 million actually got waived, which came out to be about maybe 57,000 per person who got approved, like for the student loans being wiped away. And also, to just a side point, those loans are also loan forgiveness is actually being covered by taxpayer dollars. So whether you went to school or not, you're probably helping pay for somebody else's education. So, and that's cool, but just keep that in mind, because the more and more we have, the more and more it's going to reciprocate the effects on the actual people in terms of taxes and things of that nature. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, this is your financial coach, Shannon Dada here. I'm tuning out. Create an awesome day. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And I'm out. Peace.